Now just quickly before this video starts, I want to say thank you to both my patrons on Patreon. That's obviously Jeb Motorsports and Scott Wilson. You guys are both legends. Now the money you guys have put forward to me on Patreon every month has allowed me to invest in energy drinks for today's video, so I hope you do really enjoy it. And if you're able to put a small bit of money towards my channel every month, that would be amazing. Tiers start as low as £1 a month, but equally, if you're not able to, no problem at all. But yeah, again, thank you to Jeb and Scott, and I hope everyone watching enjoys the video, and I'll see all you meerkats later. Enjoy! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Sir Meerkat, and welcome back to the Motor Meerkat channel. So you might notice even before the video starts that I'm in a bit of a different location today, and also from the echo, I have to apologise about that. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm in the basement of my house currently, as I had to get a big open setup for this video. Now I'm sure you've seen some taste test reviews and whatnot of the Rich Energy drink, obviously partners of Haas in 2019, from people such as Tommo, Josh, JW, and don't worry, I will be reviewing the drink of the gods later on in this video, but you're gonna have to stick around for that one. So I thought in this video I would go through a few motorsport energy drinks and rank them against each other. Now I really wanted to taste test Hype Energy and Rockstar Energy, but I couldn't find either of them. I went to 5 different shops for this video, so you can't say I don't put effort in for you guys, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you know somewhere where I could pick them up in future, or have any other suggestions for other energy drinks I could try that are motorsport related, possibly I could be doing a part 2 video in the future, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But I have managed to find some drinks, so let's have a look at the ones I have got. So for today's video, I have managed to get a lovely can of Red Bull, God Juice itself, Rich Energy, a bog standard can of Monster Energy, a can of Relentless, a can of Valentino Rossi's Monster Energy drink, a can of Lewis Hamilton's Monster Energy drink, and the only bottle, it is a Lucozade. But how are you going to rank these energy drinks, I hear you ask? Well, I'm going to be ranking them on 3 different things. I'm going to be going off the can design, the colour, because if it looks like from out of this world, I'm going to be a bit nervous for my health, and then thirdly, the actual taste of the beverage. So let's get on the way with the first can. So yeah, Monster Energy, pretty well known in the motorsport world. Obviously, mainly sponsoring Lewis Hamilton. That's how I would know of them anyway. But they've been involved in so many different motorsports, you can't even count. I'm not really the biggest energy drinker per se. I've had a couple of Red Bulls. Obviously, you may have seen on my streams before, I like drinking Red Bull and Jaeger. So, and obviously Rich Energy and Jaeger as well was very nice. But yeah, I don't really drink too many, so a lot of these are going to be new to me, and Monster is one of them. Never ever tasted a Monster in my life. First glimpses, the can looks pretty nice to be fair. There's it's quite a simplistic design, isn't it, with the all black and then the Monster. I know I've definitely read things online before saying that Monster's like owned by the devil or something, and like the 3 scratches symbolises demons, so I don't even know. The font is disgusting. I do quite like the green, to be fair. And yeah, the simplisticness is good, but it's not my favourite. I think I'm going to give that a 6.5 out of 10 on design. Right, so here we are. Gotta get the on cam, haven't I? Ooh. Hello. Right, I've got the GoPro out. Got the GoPro to try and get a nice little porridge of this Monster Energy can. Get that out. There we are. It's a little dark. I feel like shush, but it doesn't look terrifyingly bad. I'll maybe give it I like the lighter colours a bit, so I reckon I'll give it a 5 on the colour there. That smells like Relentless. Very like fake fruity. I feel like I can taste it already, and I haven't even drunk any of it yet. Let's have a little taste. Cheers.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oh, as it went down like the back of my mouth, it was like all tingly, and I can't say I'm really enjoying it particularly. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a 4 on the flavour there. So there we are, 15.5 for Monster for the first one. Let's move on to Relentless. Now Relentless, I hadn't actually seen their can on a car previously, but I did have a little look online, and they have sponsored some WEC cars before, so I'm gonna take that as they've been involved in the motorsport world. Now, as I said, I did have a sort of story for this one. This was the first ever energy drink that I tried. I remember I had it for the first time. I must have been 14 maybe at Thorpe Park with some mates, like one of the first few times you get to go somewhere by yourself with your friends. So I remember there was this girl that was in our group who I thought was so fit, like really liked her, and she drank so much Relentless, like Jesus, a lot of Relentless. So I was like, I've got to try this stuff. She likes it, then it must be the coolest thing in the world. So I remember I tried it, and I definitely faked it, just because I definitely faked liking it just because she was hot. I didn't really rate it, and it tasted quite similar to that Monster, as I said, so I'm not really excited to crack this open, but we will do, we'll have a look. Now, starting off the can, much more interesting than the Monster one, but more of a different take on it, I would say. An interesting background pattern that I quite like. It's not just plain black. It has got all wiggly lines in the background as well, and an interesting pattern around the Relentless symbol with sort of a spear going up between the two and a raven in the background, which I hadn't actually noticed that it was a raven before, so that's quite interesting. But I do definitely prefer the design to this. Also, instead of it just being like the standard normal one, it does have origin over, so you know that it's like the original flavour that they were doing. I'll go with a 7 for this one. It's a little bit better, but not particularly. Obviously, you've got to get the crack again on camera. Oh, that was a long one, that was good. Ooh, okay. That is 100% lighter than the Monster was. I much prefer the colour of that, definitely. It looks less death causing. It looks kind of like a pint, like weirdly, like a really crappy Eurofits, like I don't know, Carling or something. And it's so similar to the Monster Energy, so similar in smell. So I think I'm gonna give that one a 6 on the smell and the looks of the drink. So yeah, let's give the Relentless a little bit of a taste, shall we? That's quite nice, you know. Much less overpowering that Monster is. That Monster really, ooh, Jesus, it feels like I'm like taking out my bloody teeth. That's a lot more palatable. I'm gonna give that one a 7. That was quite nice actually. Oh my god, energy drink burps are the worst. We'll move on to another bottle of Monster. Hopefully I don't get out of focus while I do that. Oh, of course you do, you bloody camera. What are you doing? Oh, there we go, we're back. So we have the Lewis Hamilton Monster Energy. Now, knowing how much I hated the first one, I'm not holding out much hope for this. And also, I don't know whether they actually make it a different flavour or whether it's going to be exactly the same. So firstly, just on the can looks, nicest one of the lot yet. So nice, look at that. The red, the black, yellow coloration looks super nice. I think this is based on, if I'm wrong, I do apologise. I think Lewis's helmet last year had red. So I'm assuming that if they're continuing this partnership, the new bottles are going to be purple instead, which I think would look really nice. I like all the little bits that were on the helmet as well, that are down the front of the can. And then the Lewis Hamilton 44 around it as well. Best one I've seen yet out of these, 100%. I'm going to give that a 9 on how the can looks. That looks really good. Ooh, I think it might be different, you know? I think it might be different. From the colour, I definitely think it's lighter than the first one, but it's not quite as light as the Relentless. So I'm going to give it a 5.5 on the colour and the smell. It's like, alright, pretty similar to the last ones. Let's have a little taste. Much nicer than the normal one, I think. I think it's more fruity. It's more like actual fruity, not like the fake overpoweringness of the first one. I feel like I might like it more than the Relentless. It's gonna make me look even more of a twat if it's the same as the first one, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna give that a 7.5. For taste, that's really nice. Feel free to hate me for that one for enjoying Lewis Hamilton's drink. Right, we'll move on to the Lucozade. First one that's not in a can, in a bottle, this one. So, still gonna look at the aesthetics. I like it. It does look cool. It works less well because it's not in a can. I'm not sure why they put it in a bottle over a can, maybe to sort of get away from that energy drink stereotype. Very nice packaging, a nice red powered by glucose, whatever the hell that means. That's just sugar, isn't it? Which means this has a lot of sugar in it. Some of you might be saying, but John, Lucozade, like, what are you on about? That's not been involved in sport, has it? Well, cast your minds back to 2013. McLaren actually had the logo of Lucozade across the rear wing of their car. But for the bottle, decent little design, not quite as nice as Lewis Hamilton's though. So I think we'll give it a nice little 8 out of 10 for that one. Then we'll crack it open. It's not going to be as satisfying, guys. You have to allow that. Not a can. So we'll get the. Really not. That wasn't really as good, was it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now when I said about things that look like they were going to kill you, look at that. That is like bright orange. That's got to be the worst one on the. Just look at it. It looks radioactive. I mean, none of them have looked particularly appetizing, but this one is bad. I'm gonna have to give this one like a 3. But then for flavor, oh mate, I don't really know I like this drink. So, cheers. So good, so good. I'm gonna give that one a 9 for the flavor. That is very, very tasty. Not quite as bubbly, I'd say, as the other ones, even though it's the one with the bubbles all around the outside of the packaging. Not quite as mental in your mouth, like feels like everything's going on with the monsters in there, but the Lucozade, not so much, more subdued. Over halfway through, we'll move on to the 5th energy drink. So for this one, we've got another can of Monster. This time we have the Valentino Rossi can of Monster. Now this thing is bloody beautiful. It is so fit. So fit. It's got the Valentino Rossi, the doctor, his symbols and that all over it, which looks super nice. The yellow, easily can pick it out on the shelf. The red of the Lewis Hamilton one's a little bit more subdued, whereas this one is right in your face. I'm gonna say it's not quite as good as Hamilton's one, but it's still very, very nice. I'm gonna give Hamilton a 9, so I'm gonna give a Valentino Rossi one an 8.5 for how it looks. Get the crack on camera. Oh, don't say that. Jesus, why would I say that? I'm never getting my crack on camera, don't worry boys. I'm not subjecting any of you to that, don't worry. Oh, whoa, holy moly. That smells so good. Yep, that is very, very yellow. That is very, very yellow. So much more appetizing than the rest of them being like weird, like blood orange. Smell is really good. That's getting a 9, that's getting a 9 from me on the smell and the look of it. Wow, okay, let's give it a taste. The big deal, obviously, with something you're consuming, you gotta know the taste. Right, not as good as I thought it was gonna be, if I'm honest, sadly. Still pretty nice. All I can put it down to is, if you have had a Fanta before, you've opened it, you've had a little bit of a sip, and then you've forgotten about it, and you left it somewhere for maybe an hour, say. You left it on the side, and you come back and you go, oh look, my Fanta, I left my Fanta, right, I'll have a sip of that. And you take a sip, that's what this tastes like. So it's disappointing from how good I thought it was gonna be, but it's still pretty good. Like, I can't lie, that's pretty nice. So I'm gonna have to say, I like that just a little bit less than the Lucozade, I'd say. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 on the flavor, but still very, very nice. And we're moving on to the 2 final competitors I've burped so many times now. Jesus Christ, these really bubble around in your belly. We'll move on to the second last drink. So this one we got the standard boy, the Red Bull. Do I even need to mention what they have to do with motorsport? Obviously, own the Red Bull Formula 1 team and the Red Bull Ring in Austria that we know too well now. 2 rounds in it, can bloody piss off, mate. But yeah, I've obviously had one of these before. Relatively nice energy drink. Let's crack one open. The Red Bull can design, we'll start with. Iconic, isn't it? Absolutely iconic. You've got to remember when Red Bull first joined the sport with the original team, not the Toro Rosso. One of their first car designs was literally just like this can, where it was split into the 4 blue and silver plates. And I think it looks quite cool, to be fair, that car. And this is sort of not the most amazing design, but as I said, it's iconic. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. Pretty standard, not particularly incredible, but you know it when you see it. Let's crack it open, boys. So an initial smell, quite similar. Let's pour this out. Red Bull pouring. Okay. Looking quite similar to the other Monster and Relentless and that. That's definitely got a different aroma. I can't really describe it. It's alright, but not incredible. It's quite similar to the Relentless, to be fair. So I reckon I'll just give it a 6. Put it on par with that. But obviously, all important flavour. Let's give it a little taste. Yeah, oh, it's again quite similar to the Relentless, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I knew the Red Bull quite well, I knew I was gonna play, so now I'm really stumped. I reckon I'll give that a 7.5 on the flavour, similar to the Lewis Hamilton Monster. That's 21!
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Oh my goodness, lads. We're on to the final drink. The moment you've all been waiting for. We have... Oh, the bloody rich energy. That was weird. Why did I do that? Big old William story. Bad Santa, as many of you call him. We're still trying to sort out that bloody interview with him. If you want to see that, tweet at the man, at Rich Energy CEO on Twitter. Tell him you want to see him on the Moto Meerkat YouTube channel, you want to see this interview, go ahead. I would love to have him on. But turn our attention away from the bearded man. Let's have a look at this product. So the can, nice to be fair. I did really like the black and the gold on the Haas car of last year. I know it split opinion a little bit. I really liked it. I really liked the bringing back of the black and gold from the Lotus team of years ago. So obviously this has the old Rich Energy logo. The new one's a little bit different. So this is all I can get on Amazon. So hopefully Big Boy Bad Santa's going to be sending me over a new one very soon. But yeah, I like the Union Jack on it. And just the general packaging is quite nice. Nothing really stand out. So I'll give it a nice little 7.5 on the packaging there. Then get William Story's crack on camera. Jesus Christ. Oh, that one wasn't very nice. Did not enjoy his crack there. Oh, that's a lot lighter. I think that's quite a bit lighter than some of the other ones. Smell is again very similar to the Relentless and the Red Bull. So I'm gonna give that a 6. But obviously, onto the flavour. What does the elusive Rich Energy taste like? I don't mind that. It's quite nice. Again, quite similar to the Relentless, but less overpowering, I'd say. So I'm gonna give that a 7 on flavour for the Rich Energy. A cheeky little 7, which brings their total up to 20.5. Which means that I'm sorry, Mr. William Story, I've marked your goods 0.5 of a point lower than Red Bull. I do apologise. Right, so there we have it. Those are my rankings for motorsport energy drinks that I came across in the wild in the UK. If you did end up enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like on it down below. And also let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a part 2. And if you do, what energy drinks should I be including? Obviously, I've mentioned Hype and Rockstar, but are there any other ones? Let me know. And while you're in that sort of vicinity, lurking under my video, why don't you click that red subscribe button? Because I make motorsport content every Tuesday and every Friday that you're not going to want to miss. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I didn't offend William's Story too much. Sorry mate, can we be best pals please? Thank you. If you did enjoy, slap a like on it below, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, I love all you Meerkats, and I'll see all of you Meerkats later. Goodbye guys.